Yo, what's going on, fellow junkies, and welcome back. HorrorJunkies509, Kyle the 13th, sitting here with you again, you guys. Hoping you guys are having a killer day out there. The sun's just coming up around here, so I guess if you're in my neck of the woods, you're just waking up. But I hope it's a good one for you. So I want to welcome you guys to the Junkie movie reviews. But first and foremost, I must reveal the winner of my last horror poll. And if you guys don't remember, the horror poll is brought to you by the letter O. So your options were Offerings and One Dark Night. And now all the votes have been counted, and here is the results. Whoosh. Alright, you guys, so just a little bit of a landslide this time, but I was cool with either one. But if you didn't notice, the winner is 1982's One Dark Night, you guys. And I hope you guys, if you have not seen this movie, I definitely hope you guys go out and check it out. It's definitely highly enjoyable, but I'm going to get into this review so maybe you can, feel it out a little bit for yourself. So, first and foremost, came out 1982. This was directed by Tom McLaughlin, the guy who did Friday the 13th Part 6, which is my favorite Friday the 13th, just saying, so that really helps it out with me. But definitely, he gives it that old gothic feel that he did Friday the 13th Part 6. So this definitely has the Tom McLaughlin stamp of approval, I will definitely say. So to go ahead and get in some familiar faces on here, it's going to be Meg Tilly. She's the basic main star of this movie. If you don't recognize the name, she is the daughter from Psycho 2. Sorry, I don't know why I can't spit that out today. Psycho 2. The one that, is tricking Norman and then ends up falling in love with him. That one. Psycho 2 is one of my favorite ones. But another big namer in this one is Adam West. And I really don't think I have to do any introduction for him. Everyone knows him from 1960s Batman. Oh, that movie that they did just cracks me up every time I watch it. But, cool that you guys picked this one. So, it could go out to Adam West. This is dedicated to Adam West. We recently just lost him. He's not really a big horror icon, but he was a lot of other things. So if you guys are Adam West fans and planning on watching this, I wouldn't really recommend it for that reason because doesn't have a really big part in it. But he's still in it, and that's pretty damn cool. So to get right into this movie, you guys, the plot, kind of the main beginning of it is you learn of this guy named Ray Marr. He's kind of like a I don't want to say telekinetic telepath because then he's Professor X. He's like a psychic who acquires telekinetic powers, I guess. He passes away, and they bury him in a mausoleum. Going forward in this story, there's a group of girls that have like this little clique that's called the Sisters. And Meg Tilly's character is trying to, get in with them, be friends with them, wants to be a part of the group. But, that's not always just, yeah, you're in, here's a jacket, and stuff like that. So they had to do an initiation. And the initiation is she's got to go into the mausoleum that Ray Marr is buried in and has to spend the night. And, of course, anytime anyone ever does this, they're not just going to leave him there alone the night and, just let her sleep. Nope. All the other girls are going to sneak back in, try and scare the crap out of her and, do the whole sorority thing. But, we've all heard this story before, but, with this one, I think it definitely has a fresh feel to it because as they're going around trying to scare her and stuff, there's eerie things starting to go on. Like, there's cracks coming from the spot where Ray Marr has been buried. Things are moving. Like, there's just... Things just aren't seeming as it should be, for being a mausoleum. There's definitely more going on than these girls are understanding. So, as they're trying to scare this girl, scary Meg Tilly's character, things are starting to move, coffins are starting to break out of the walls, and that's basically all I'm going to give at this point. I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody, because this is a very well done movie. One of those movies that not a lot of people talk about, but it's very good. So to go ahead and get into some likes and dislikes of this movie, my likes. With ipso facto, crypts, some coffins are ripping out of the wall, opening up. There's cadavers. But these cadavers look amazing. The makeup application of this movie is awesome. I'm not exactly sure who did the makeup effects. That's probably something I should probably look into. Probably isn't going to be right here on the back. Go figure. But definitely a noteworthy makeup effect. They were looking good. A lot of people try to tell me that this is a zombie movie, but I don't feel like these are zombies. I feel like these are just corpses that are just being moved by something completely different that isn't zombie related in any way, shape, or form. My personal opinion, if you guys have seen this movie, let me know what you guys think about it. Because they're being moved by a different force, so I just don't see them as zombies. I could be completely wrong there, but it is what it is. Cinematography in this movie, you guys, this movie was filmed so wonderfully. It just has that great creepy feeling, that old gothic feel to it, and just, I feel like it's overall very well done. I just can't, I know I'm being very weird about my words here, but just enjoyable, just visually to look at. The next thing is the music. Holy Santa Claus shit. That needs to almost be a star in this movie, like be above Meg Tilly here, just the music. If you guys are looking for a great musical score in a horror movie, check out One Dark Night. Definitely was great, enjoyable, and just, you know, it felt like it was in the right places, you know? It was very just, for a puzzle, it would be perfectly put together. That's such a crappy way to put it, but whatever. Next thing I got in here, just atmosphere, you guys. Just the overall feeling of the movie, the look of it. Just, I love the way Tom McLaughlin does his movies. Like, I always feel like Friday the 13th Part 6 always has a completely different look than the rest of them. And this movie is no different that he did. So, I mean, he just got this great old school gothic feel to him. Kind of like the old school Universal monster movies. He kind of brings those into these newer movies. And that's highly enjoyable. But going on to the dislikes, you guys, I don't have much I dislike about this movie. And what I do dislike is very minuscule. Probably just, it's not a lot of gore. But it really doesn't hurt this movie at all. So if you guys are looking for a gore fest, this is not it. But if you guys want an all-around great horror movie, definitely recommend One Dark Night. So I'm going to go ahead and get to my rating of this movie. Out of 10, I'm going to go ahead and give this a solid 8. Like, I really feel like it's that good of a movie. I mean, probably another thing I could say, there's just a few hints of very bad acting, but overall I feel like it's very well acted. I know I'm not great at picking out the whole acting thing, you guys, but I'm working on it a little bit. You know, when I watch movies with people, I ask them questions and see what they think, pick their brain a little bit, but definitely I could pick up some subtle hints of, like, very bad acting, but overall, well acted. So definitely going to give this an 8 out of 10. Definitely worth it, you guys. If you haven't checked it out, highly recommend it, you guys. I think everyone needs to check this one out if you're a horror fan. So that's going to be my review on One Dark Night, you guys. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this. I'm hoping you guys will join me for my next horror poll, which will be brought to you by the letter P. I'm sorry that I'm being like a cheerleader when doing the letters with my hands. I wish I could be like Sesame Street, and this episode is brought to you by the letter O, and, like, you know, have a big old thing going on, but I don't. Maybe someday. But sorry, you guys, just rambling on, you guys. But so that's gonna do it for HorrorJunkies509, Kyle the 13th, and you guys already know it. I've been sentenced to life. I'm a horror lifer. Yep, and that's gonna do it. You guys have a good day. Yo, what's going on, fellow junkies, fellow horror fans, subscribers, the new and the old? I hope you guys really enjoyed what you saw here. If you guys want to leave me a like and a comment, let me know that you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you guys can come back and see me again. HorrorJunkies509, Kyle the 13th. That's right, I'm a horror lifer.